Director General of ICPRE, Shri G.V. Sugur, Principal Chief Conservator of Forests and Head of Forest Force, Government of Karnataka, Shri Ramu Ramakrishnan Ji, Executive Director, Dr. Sim, Dr. Jeffrey Morel, and my dear friend, Director of IWST, Dr. V. Ramakant, and my dear friends. When Dr. Ramakanta requested me to attend this conference, I was really surprised because I am Minister for Chemicals, Petrochemicals, which include plastics. Actually, Dr. Ramakanta, I was also discussing with Ashwini Kumarji as well as Sugurji. They should have invited my dear colleague, Honorable Minister for Forests and Environment. But later I came to understand there is a point, because usually nowadays the plastic is taking over the entire facet of infrastructure, construction, automobile, agriculture, whatnot, everything, to medical implants. My colleagues were giving me information in my ministry that now India is using 12 million tons of plastic every year, and by 2020 we will be using 20 million tons of plastic. Do we do that? Should we do that? And what should be the future? The future, whether it can be wood, and when we think about wood, just now I think Suburji left it for me, and even Ashwini Kumarji will be appraising you later. About 100 years back, India per se world had 60% of forest cover. Now it is 32% in the world and only 20% in India. And I was really startled when Sugurji told me the number of tigers we had century 100 years back, and now how many we have. 100 years back we had 1 lakh tigers. Today we have 1,700 and only 300 in Karnataka. And elephants, only 25,000 elephants are remaining. These are all really worrisome figures. When these are the figures that our forest cover is fast depleting, and not only depleting, and in 20% of the forest we have, 20.8% of the forest we have, just now our Chief Conservator of Forests is telling that 10% is naam ke vaste forest. It is degraded. The core real forest is 10%. We need to safeguard our forest. If we don't safeguard our forests, I think in 22nd century, to our future generations, we need to show the videos and YouTubes. These used to be the forests in the last century, like the depleting population of tigers and elephants. Therefore, if we want to save our forests, then we need to go for agroforestry, farm forestry for our wood requirement. And not only that, we need to come out with new technology, innovation, that how can we have blends. Already Dr. Ramakanta was showing that composite wood, and when the issue of composite wood comes, I think I can help you, my dear friends, that under the Ministry of Chemicals and Petrochemicals, We have one central institute, the Central Institute of Plastic Engineering and Technology, and I just now inquired with the experts on the dais, the administrators of the wood research, administrators of the forests of India and Karnataka, that whether there has been a coordination between IWST and CPET. There is not a there is no coordination. I assure you, in next 1 month, I will see that the CPET will have a memorandum of understanding with the IWST. Because Dr. Ramakanta said that is the major demand. Because how can we blend both for composite wood making? Because already there is a set proportion according to Ashwani Kumarji that 30% of plastic and 70% of wood waste can be is making composite wood. Therefore, nowadays in thank you. They are showing a hanger. This is only symbolic because this hanger is a composite wood hanger, but at the same time, CPET will be a hanger for you, for ideas. We turn out every year 40,000 plastic technicians and scholars as well as research scholars. And I also will suggest that not only that we will have a MOU, we will work on both the things. Both the things can be, I am giving a layman's name to these products. The first thing will be green plastic. Whatever plastic plastic items and plastic products we produce, can we produce them with green technology, and can there be a blend? And secondly, wood plastic. What you are calling as composite plastic, composite wood, is nothing but wood plastic. It is 30% plastic and 70% wood. Wood waste, agro waste, and therefore we need to research on that. We need to develop. We require R&D on that, and we need to have innovations in that. Therefore, if both of you together, IWST and other experts, including Ashwani Kumarji and Subburji, you all sit together and come out with a scheme of the things, a curriculum, then I am ready to adopt that as a new branch of technology in CPET across the country. Number one, we will have a MOU, and with the MOU, we will start vigorous R&D into the whole thing, and with the vigorous R&D from next year, in different branches of learning in plastic engineering and technology, we can also add this new branch of innovation, which is composite wood technology. That can be a curriculum for the entire country. Therefore, in more than 23 centers of learning of CPET across the country, this can be a new curriculum, and students can take this new subject. There are two other major issues. The major issues which have been raised, number one, how are we going to have the agroforestry and farm forestry? And how are we going to develop beyond the forest limits the wood plantations? if we want to fulfill our demands on wood, and if aptly said that forest should not be the storehouse for our timber, then we require timber, we require wood, we require pulp, we require all these things. Therefore, it can come only through agroforestry. It can come only through wood plantations. Therefore, there has to be a new scheme. And I assure you, my dear friends, Narendra Modi government is ready to tread on this path to save the forest, to increase the forest cover in India, at the same to create an innovation in new wood material, that is composite wood material, and not only that, to provide wood with agroforestry as well as wood plantations. We are ready. But the only thing is that you need to come out with a scheme. We need to sit together and discuss about this. Sugurji was telling us that 10 rupees, 15 rupees, totally 45 rupees and 37% of retention. But I think this should be a national program. This should be an improvised program. Promoting wood plantation and promoting agroforestry and farm forestry should be a national program. One is safeguarding our forests, increasing the forest cover, increasing the tree cover to 1/3 of the population, 1/3 of the area. And the other thing is, while increasing this, while retaining this and protecting this, creating a big timber reservoir, wood reservoir, by agroforestry and farm forestry as well as the plantations. Therefore, for that a new comprehensive program is required. For that comprehensive program, we need to have a coordinated approach. Therefore, I am ready to convene, if you all agree, a meeting between the Honorable Minister of Environment and Forests, Honorable Minister of Agriculture, Honorable Minister of Science and Technology, and myself in Delhi during the Parliament. But I require you, my dear friend, I request you, my dear friends, that you provide us the agenda for this meeting. If you provide an agenda and you also provide us working papers, I was just thinking, what is the purpose of this conference? You have very specifically put forth wood is good, current trends and future prospects in wood utilization. That is the theme of this conference. And if this is the theme of this conference, this should not be the theme of only this conference, this international conference. I congratulate for taking up this theme and this conference. But this should be the theme of Government of India. We should be adopting this theme. And you, through the deliberations of this conference, because of your papers presentations and all these things, through your deliberations, you provide the basic material for the Government of India to tread this path. And we are ready to take it. Therefore, I invite all of you, and in this conference you also come out with a delegation representing all these organizations. International organizations are there, national organizations are there. Representing all these organizations, you come out with a delegation, and in next 1 month, we can have a meeting in Delhi of all the 4 ministers sitting with you, sitting with all of you, and deciding the future course of action. I think that should be the move forward of this conference, this good conference. And sometimes, my dear friends, I really worry, because whatever good happens, the usual exclamation is touch wood. When we say touch wood, to touch wood, wood should be there. And at least me, Dr. Ramakant, I don't want composite wood to touch. It should be. Therefore, ultimately, the pristine forest, the virgin forest, they have their own place. And we all should strive how to maintain them, protect them, how to extend them. I don't want, per se, forest to be grown on plantation style. That we have this seedling, that seedling, and 10 years this will happen, 15 years this will happen. We need to have natural forests to a great extent. But at the same time, I also understand that beyond the forest boundaries, this cloning, because ultimately cloning, I am not criticizing cloning, but two parameters he said, that number one, the remuneration. Number two is how fast it can become remunerative. Can it become remunerative in 10 years? In 5 years? Usually the world is juggling with easy money, fast money, big money. I was reading one essay that the world is plagued by these three things: easy money, easy buck, big buck, and fast buck. Easy buck, big buck, and fast buck is not good. It's not good for the existence of this planet. And we should not be endeavoring anything that as if we are having another planet to go, another planet to stay. We have only this planet. When we have only this planet, I think senior scientists and researchers and scholars like you, sitting in this J.N. Tata auditorium, should think more holistically. And I understand the remuneration, I understand the fast remuneration, but at the same time, we also factor in the environmental costs. Today, why we are discussing about green plastic technology? We are discussing a whole gamut of things. Actually, I am Minister for Chemicals, Petrochemicals, Fertilizers and Pharmaceuticals. In all these things, we are nowadays thinking of green chemicals, green petrochemicals, green plastics, green fertilizers. Why everything green? Because we all know at some point of time all these things are hazardous and not biodegradable in the ultimate analysis. Therefore, before venturing into any of these things, I think we need to brainstorm, we need to collectively introspect. We need to introspect ourselves, we need to collectively introspect in such international conferences and put a step forward. We need to save this planet, we need to save this environment, we need to save the forest, we need to save the green cover, we need to save the biodiversity, we need to save the wildlife. We need to save all these things. I am also Minister for Pesticides, and I have taken a decision. Any pesticide which is hazardous to biodiversity will be banned. I will take steps for that. I will recommend for the banning of such pesticides. Because now this is the time when we need to reverse the trend. The development and reform. What should be the basic central point for development and reform? Any type of development of reform, from infrastructure development to frontier technology development. I think the central point of any development and reform should be the environmental protection. If there is no environmental protection, it is of no sense of development and reform. That cannot be called as development. I am really pained, my dear friends, that already from 60% of the forest cover, we have degraded into 32% globally and 20% nationally, and in that 20% is also 10% is namesake forest. This is a very serious situation. We need to reverse this trend, and to reverse this trend, I assure you one thing, as the government of India, under the leadership of Narendra Bhai Modi, we are 100% with you and with your recommendation. And we are not only with you, I also assure you that we are ready to look at alternative innovations, alternative technologies, alternative blends. Therefore, we will put Central Institute of Plastic Engineering Technology at your service. Thank you, my dear friends. And I have a request to make. Our Sugurji was talking of cloning. And there has been a huge debate in India. We went into hybrids. And Sugur very well knows that we people from North Karnataka, we always say that Jawari jolad roti. Means we want to eat the bread of the original jawar, not the hybrid jawar. Ultimately, we go back to